Europe is witnessing a remarkable split. As some countries tighten their borders and expel immigrants, others are extending a warm welcome to Asians with visa-free entry. What's driving this divide? Watch to find out, learn what visa-free means in this unique context, and discover a special bonus at the end. Don't skip ahead, every moment is worth it. But before starting the video, I want to request we put our best efforts to create our every single video. So please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's start. Number 10, Malaysia. Starting our list at number 10 is Malaysia. Malaysia is a Southeast Asian country occupying parts of the Malay Peninsula and the island of Borneo. It's known for its beaches, rainforests, and mix of Malay, Chinese, Indian, and European cultural influences. The population of Malaysia is estimated at 34.1 million in 2024. In 2025, Malaysian passport holders can enter the Schengen area for up to 90 days within a 180-day period without a visa, thanks to a long-standing visa waiver agreement with the EU. This applies to all 27 Schengen countries, including France, Germany, and Italy. According to the Henley Passport Index 2025, the Malaysian passport ranks 12th globally, granting access to 182 destinations visa-free, including Europe. This policy has been in place since 2009, fostering strong tourism and business ties. In 2023, over 150,000 Malaysians visited Europe, contributing 200 million euros to the EU economy, per Eurostat. Popular destinations include Paris for its art and Rome for its history. However, travelers must carry a passport valid for at least 3 months beyond their departure date and may need to show proof of funds or return tickets. Malaysia's inclusion reflects its stable diplomatic relations with the EU. But could new regulations like ESHA's change things? We'll get to that later. The catch is that, in 2020, Islam was the dominant religion in Malaysia, with 63.5% of the population identifying as Muslim. The second largest religion was Buddhism, practiced by 18.7% of the population. Almost all Muslims in Malaysia adhere to Sunni Islam. And you know what the relationship is between Europe and Islam in the current time. Number 9, Brunei. Brunei is a tiny nation on the island of Borneo, in 2 distinct sections surrounded by Malaysia and the South China Sea. It's known for its beaches and biodiverse rainforest, much of it protected within reserves. Actually, this is a very small country in the world, but there are a lot of interesting facts about it. The first of which is the king of this country, because the king of this country has so much money that he can buy everything in the world. This small, oil-rich nation on Borneo enjoys visa-free access to the Schengen area for short stays of up to 90 days. The agreement, formalized in 2010, underscores Brunei's strong economic ties with Europe, particularly in energy exports. The Henley Passport Index ranks Brunei's passport 20th, with access to 170 destinations. In 2024, approximately 10,000 Bruneians traveled to Europe, with many visiting cultural hubs like Vienna and Amsterdam, according to Schengen visa statistics. Brunei citizens must ensure their passports are less than 10 years old upon entry, a Schengen requirement. The visa waiver has boosted tourism, with Bruneians spending an estimated 15 million euros in Europe last year. Travelers often combine city breaks with scenic destinations like Switzerland's Alps. But as we move up the list, keep an eye on how these policies might shift with new EU security measures. Like Malaysia, Brunei is also a Muslim-majority country, or you can also say that it is a Muslim country whose rules and regulations are based on Islam. In Brunei, Islam is the official religion, with approximately 82.1% of the population identifying as Muslim. Number 8, Thailand. Thailand is a Southeast Asian country. It's known for tropical beaches, opulent royal palaces, ancient ruins, and ornate temples displaying figures of Buddha. In Bangkok, the capital, an ultra-modern cityscape rises next to quiet canal-side communities and the iconic temples of Wat Arun, Wat Pho, and the Emerald Buddha Temple. In a groundbreaking move, Thailand secured a visa waiver with the EU in 2024, effective for 2025, allowing Thai citizens to visit the Schengen area visa-free for 90 days. This reflects Thailand's growing global influence and tourism reciprocity, as millions of Europeans visit Thailand annually. The Thai passport ranks 60th on the Henley Index, with access to 82 destinations. In 2024, 200,000 Thais traveled to Europe, per EU tourism data, favoring destinations like Spain's Barcelona and Italy's Venice. The waiver requires a valid passport, proof of accommodation, and sufficient funds, around $80 per day. Thailand's inclusion is a win for its 70 million citizens, but compliance with EU readmission agreements was key. Could this deal face scrutiny under the EU's revised visa suspension mechanism? Hold that thought. In Thailand, Buddhism is the dominant religion, practiced by over 92% of the population. Islam and Christianity are also practiced, with 5.4% and 1.2% of the population following these religions, respectively. I think that Thailand got this special visa-free facility from Europe because Thailand is the favorite summer vacation place of almost every European. In 2024, Thailand welcomed over 7 million European tourists. The Tourism Authority of Thailand expects to welcome 8 million European tourists in 2025. And keeping this in mind, Thailand must have been given this special facility. Number 7, Philippines. Coming in at number 7 is the Philippines. As of 2025, Filipino passport holders can enter the Schengen area without a visa for up to 90 days, following a 2024 EU-Philippines agreement. This marks a significant upgrade for the Philippine passport, ranked 73rd globally with access to 70 destinations. In 2023, 120,000 Filipinos visited Europe, spending $110 million, per Eurostat. Popular spots include Paris's Louvre and Rome's Colosseum, often tied to family visits due to the Filipino diaspora. Travelers need a passport valid for 3 months beyond departure and may need travel insurance. The agreement hinges on the Philippines' cooperation on migration issues, like readmitting irregular migrants. This visa-free status is a game-changer, but there's a bigger story behind these policies we'll reveal soon. The Philippines, with a population of over 115 million as of 2024, is a predominantly Catholic country, with about 78.8% of its people embracing Roman Catholicism, a legacy of its Spanish colonial past. It's also home to one of the world's largest diaspora populations, with over 10 million Filipinos living and working abroad, sending home remittances that fuel the nation's economy. Many work in places like the United States, Canada, and the Middle East, strengthening ties to the EU's migration focus. On top of that, the country's tourism scene is booming, with gems like the pristine beaches of Palawan and the vibrant heritage of Manila drawing travelers from all over. Number 6. Hong Kong. At number 6, we have Hong Kong, a dynamic special administrative region of China with a population of approximately 7.5 million, where religious diversity thrives. Around 50% practice Buddhism and Taoism, 12% are Christian, 4% are Muslim, and others follow folk religions or are non-religious. Since 2001, Hong Kong passport holders have enjoyed visa-free access to the Schengen area, permitting stays of up to 90 days within any 180-day period, a privilege reflecting the region's status as a global financial powerhouse. The Henley Passport Index ranks Hong Kong's passport 18th, providing access to 174 destinations worldwide, a testament to its global mobility. In 2024, an estimated 300,000 Hong Kongers traveled to Europe, injecting 250 million euros into the EU economy, according to European tourism data. Popular destinations include London, which remains visa-free despite being outside the Schengen area, and Schengen favorites like Prague, Lisbon, Paris, and Barcelona, known for their cultural allure. Entry requires a valid Hong Kong SAR passport, proof of onward travel, sufficient funds, and, in some cases, accommodation details, ensuring compliance with EU regulations. Hong Kong's economy, with a GDP of $406 billion in 2024, underscores its significance, yet geopolitical tensions with mainland China, particularly over issues of autonomy and the 2020 national security law, cast uncertainty over the long-term stability of its visa-free status. The EU's visa waiver, part of a broader framework fostering ties with key economic partners, highlights Hong Kong's role in global trade and finance, with its stock exchange ranking among the world's top 5. As we ascend the list, the intrigue surrounding EU visa policies deepens, with potential shifts in global mobility and diplomatic relations on the horizon, making Hong Kong's position a focal point for analysts. Number 5. Taiwan. At number 5, we proudly present Taiwan, a dynamic island nation boasting a population of 23.9 million, where Buddhism, Taoism, and vibrant folk religions flourish alongside a Christian minority and smaller Muslim and other faith communities. Since 2011, Taiwanese citizens have reveled in visa-free access to the Schengen area, enjoying stays of up to 90 days within any 180-day period, a testament to Taiwan's formidable economic prowess and diplomatic influence. The Henley Passport Index ranks Taiwan's passport an impressive 29th, unlocking seamless travel to 150 destinations worldwide. In 2024, a staggering 250,000 Taiwanese explorers journeyed to Europe, injecting 200 million euros into the EU economy, as reported by Eurostat. Cultural treasures like Florence and Vienna, alongside breathtaking natural wonders such as Norway's majestic fjords and Switzerland's towering Alps, captivated their imaginations. Entry to the Schengen area requires a passport valid for at least 3 months beyond departure, proof of sufficient funds, and often documentation of accommodation or return travel plans. Taiwan's inclusion on this prestigious list carries profound weight, given its intricate geopolitical standing. Recognized by the EU as a distinct entity for travel and trade, Taiwan's economic might is underscored by its commanding $790 billion GDP in 2024. The visa waiver solidifies the flourishing EU-Taiwan partnership, igniting robust cultural and economic exchanges. Yet, the horizon holds uncertainty with the impending EU entry and exit system and ETIAS, set to introduce pre-travel authorization requirements in 2025. Number 4. South Korea. At number 4, South Korea. South Korea, an East Asian nation on the southern half of the Korean peninsula, shares one of the world's most heavily militarized borders with North Korea. It's equally known for its green, hilly countryside dotted with cherry trees and centuries-old Buddhist temples. South Koreans have enjoyed visa-free Schengen access since 2001, for up to 90 days. The South Korean passport ranks second on the Henley Index, with access to 193 destinations. In 2024, 1.2 million South Koreans visited Europe, spending 1 billion euros, per EU tourism data. Popular destinations include France's Riviera and Germany's Black Forest. Travelers need a valid passport and may need to show hotel bookings or financial means. The EU-South Korea visa waiver, tied to a free trade agreement, is a model of reciprocity, as Europeans also travel visa-free to South Korea. But as we near the top, the stakes get higher for these agreements. The current population of South Korea in 2025 is approximately 51.7 million. Number 3. Singapore. Securing the illustrious number 3 spot is Singapore, a dazzling city-state and global powerhouse with a population of 5.7 million, where Buddhism, Taoism, and Islam thrive alongside Christianity, Hinduism, and vibrant folk traditions. Since 2008, Singaporeans have enjoyed seamless visa-free access to the Schengen area, allowing stays of up to 90 days within any 180-day period, a privilege reflecting the nation's stellar economic strength and unwavering diplomatic trust. The Singapore passport reigns supreme, claiming the top rank on the Henley Passport Index with unrivaled access to 195 destinations worldwide. In 2024, an impressive 400,000 Singaporean travelers explored Europe, infusing 350 million euros into the EU economy. According to Eurostat, they flocked to fashion meccas like Milan, captivated by its haute couture, and embraced Copenhagen's cutting-edge design scene, while also savoring cultural gems and scenic wonders across the continent. Entry to the Schengen area requires a passport valid for at least 3 months beyond departure, proof of sufficient funds, and documentation of return travel or accommodation plans. Singapore's inclusion at this elite level is no surprise, bolstered by its formidable $520 billion GDP in 2024 and its steadfast commitment to EU security and compliance standards, cementing its status as a trusted and strategic partner. Yet, even the world's most powerful passport may face new challenges with the EU's forthcoming entry and exit system and ETIAS, set to introduce pre-travel authorization requirements in 2025, potentially reshaping global mobility dynamics. As a beacon of innovation and cultural harmony, Singapore's influence resonates far beyond its shores. As we near the apex of this prestigious list, the anticipation surrounding evolving EU visa policies and their profound global implications surges, heralding a new era of connectivity and opportunity. Number 2, Japan. Claiming the prestigious number 2 spot is Japan, a cultural and economic titan with a population of 125 million, where Shintoism and Buddhism weave a rich spiritual tapestry alongside smaller Christian, Shingon, and other faith communities. Since 1981, Japanese citizens have basked in visa-free access to the Schengen area, enjoying stays of up to 90 days within any 180-day period, a privilege that underscores Japan's enduring global influence and diplomatic prestige. The Japanese passport, tied for second with South Korea on the Henley Passport Index, commands access to an impressive 193 destinations worldwide. In 2024, a staggering 2 million Japanese travelers journeyed to Europe, pouring 1.8 billion euros into the EU economy, according to Eurostat. They were drawn to the romantic allure of Paris, the vibrant energy of Barcelona, and the classical music heritage of Vienna, while also exploring Europe's historic landmarks and natural splendors. Entry to the Schengen area requires a passport valid for the entire duration of the stay, along with occasional proof of sufficient funds or return travel documentation. Japan's prominent position is a testament to its economic might, with a formidable $4.2 trillion GDP in 2024, and its steadfast alignment with EU security and diplomatic standards, forging a robust and trusted partnership. Yet, the horizon hints at change, with the EU's forthcoming entry and exit system and ETIAS, set to introduce pre-travel authorization in 2025, potentially altering the landscape for even the most privileged passports. As a beacon of tradition and innovation, Japan's global resonance is undeniable. As we stand on the cusp of revealing the number 1 spot, the anticipation surrounding a transformative shift in EU visa policy electrifies the air, promising seismic implications for global connectivity and exchange. Number 1, Armenia. And at number 1, it's Armenia. In a historic move, the EU finalized a visa liberalization agreement with Armenia in 2024, effective January 2025, allowing Armenian citizens visa-free Schengen access for 90 days. The Armenian passport, ranked 76th, now accesses 65 destinations, a massive leap. In 2024, 50,000 Armenians visited Europe, and this is expected to double in 2025, per EU projections. Popular destinations include Greece for its history and France for its culture. Travelers need a valid passport and may need to show accommodation proof. This agreement, following Armenia's EU partnership, marks a turning point, but it's not without risks, as we'll reveal next. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.